You always know you're gonna get treated well in Queen Anne's County. I'd like to thank all the community members and community representatives that helped put everything on today and create such a warm reception for all of our fireballers. Can we give them a round of applause? I thought they did an excellent job. I absolutely love it here. This is my second time here, and I'm considering making it home, especially if they keep feeding us like this. I don't know what it is, if it's the water or the boats or the fresh sea air, but it's just very enchanting, isn't it? Real quickly, I'd just like some people to make some noise if you guys had some fun completing some missions and getting some points today. Now, on the other hand, I want to see some people make some noise who maybe didn't make some missions and missed out on some points today. There we go. Welcome to Fireball Run. With that, I'm going to hand the mic off to Sean, who's going to come around and maybe try and extract some stories from you, see what went down.
Thank you very much, Ivan. So, guys, we all had a good time today. I have heard rumors that some of us in particular had a very good time today. I'm talking in particular to Florence right here. Guys, we had a good time today. I heard a rumor that you guys shot guns today. Now, being from South Carolina, I'm assuming it's the first time that either of you gentlemen shot a gun. Second? How was it? Great? Say no more, guys. Say no more. You seem a little bit too assured of yourselves. There's one other group that I really want to talk to. Where are our locals at? Jody and Dave? Jody and Dave? Keep applauding, guys. It'll make my time go quicker. Jody and Dave, first of all, thank you very much. The restaurant is absolutely fantastic. The food is wonderful. I mean, you can tell this is a really close-knit community just by the way people are reacting every time I say you guys' name. Now, guys, I actually have a fun little secret for you guys. Jody and Dave have been keeping this very quiet, but they actually got married today. Would the newlyweds like to say anything? He may be a former football player, but he's a big softie. So, guys, you were keeping that one pretty quiet, so I decided I better bring it to everyone's attention. Did you guys have fun getting married? You had a good time? Well, you know what, guys? It speaks volumes for Maryland and the area, the Queen Anne's County area, that you're so open-minded and receptive to the newlyweds. Give it up for the newlyweds, guys. And now, guys, we're going to really quickly introduce the astronauts, so I'm going to hand it over to Ivan again.
I think I got all my errors out this morning. I said it right tonight, right? Queen Anne's County. It's not the Queen's Anne. Just, okay, got it. I got it this time. All right. Now's a great time of night to bring up someone very special and very important to the production of Fireball Run. This is our local hero, our local warrior. Without this person, we would not be able to bring everything together. We're going to get Dr. Faith Elliott Rossing up here, please.
Right now, we'd like to get up here and get out of here right now.
Okay. Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much for everything you did. I'm going to hand this over to you.
Okay, great. Well, we already know that you had a good time in Queen Anne's County today, and we're so glad that you're all here. We know that some of you are in a hurry to go and see the eclipse. So I'm going to keep this really short. You know, it takes a village to raise a child, but it takes a community to put on a fireball run. Yay! And we could not have done this today without all of the help from the community. You don't have a clue how many people were involved in all the various mission stations. And there's two other people that I really need to recognize today, because it was in April of 2014 that Debbie Birch got the phone call from somebody from Fireball Run and said, you know, we think we want to come to Queen Anne's County. And she did her research, and she worked really hard at it, and she came to me and said, you know, I think this could be a good thing for Queen Anne's County. So then I went to Greg Todd, and I said, you know, Greg, here's the deal. And he says 3 very important words. He said, go for it. And here we are. Good job, Queen Anne's County. So, Debbie, you want to come up here with me for just a minute? No, she says no. But thank you so much for coming. Are we going to do the short video from Jim Moran or no? Okay.
I'll go ahead and take that. Thank you so much, Dr. Faith. Let's give her another round of applause. Real quick, we'd like to bring the astronauts up here. Thank you so much for being here, guys. I know you guys are itching to go and see that full moon. I can't understand, but I'll let you explain how you're feeling right now.
Thank you, sir. I'm Captain John McBride from the U.S. Navy, Team USA. I convinced 3 of my dearest friends to come here and share this week with us here in the United States. And what you're looking at is 3 of the classiest guys in the world. Starting right next to me is the first and only Indian man ever to fly into space, Rocky Sharma. The first and only Brazilian to fly in space, Marcos Pontes. The first Frenchman to fly in space, Jean-Luc Chrétien. So we're excited to be here. We're looking forward to the next 6 days on the road. It culminates in Cocoa Beach, Florida on Saturday. And Saturday evening, we'd like to invite you all down. We're going to have dinner under the Atlantis Space Shuttle, which is on display down there. So it's going to be a wonderful week, a wonderful evening. We would thank Jody and all the folks here for making this one of the most memorable dinners I've ever had. My 3 favorite foods are shrimp, oysters, and crab. Got them all, so thank you guys. So one quick word from each one of my friends.
Thank you, John. Ladies and gentlemen, I've traveled half the way around the world to be here today, and I must say the ambiance is excellent. It's quite out of this world. We've enjoyed being here, being a part of this, and it's wonderful to make these new acquaintances. Have a lovely one for the rest of the week, and we'll be there with you all the way. Thanks, and God bless.
Well, good evening. For me, 2 days ago, I was in Brazil thinking about what I would expect here. So, and what I'm going to find there. Actually, I didn't find many of the points, but I'm here. So I found, some of them. And, but truly, I found many beautiful places and especially many friends here. So thank you very much for this opportunity. I hope I'll be here for the other years participating here too. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, everyone. That was a very nice trip today. It started a little bit bad. We followed the wrong car. And finished in front of a big part of water on the west side of New York, and that was the wrong side. We understood there was no bridge to get over that big piece of water, so we turned back and said, okay, go the other direction and stay on the land. And we arrived a little bit late, did not make any points, and just had to refill the gas tank a couple of times.
We thought the best thing that we could do for you was to schedule a full lunar eclipse. So we worked real together, with all of our space agencies, and it should start happening in about 5 minutes. And it's going to be total lunar eclipse in about 20 minutes.
All right, folks, what I want to do is I want to get our city leaders, where's Faith, and your city leader from the community up here. We're going to do a photo. So you guys go ahead and get in there. Anywhere, you can jump in anywhere. Pick an astronaut. Very good. You feel higher already. I'm going to turn it back over to Ivan. Our astronauts are going to egress, and they're going to continue with their show as planned.
All right. Thank you so much, guys. I think I speak for everybody when I say it's a complete honor having 4 international astronauts here. They are the ultimate one-uppers. No matter how cool your story ever is, they can always just say, yeah, I've been in space. So right now we are going to move on to a video from the county showing off all the wonderful things in Queen Anne's County.
Welcome Fireball Run participants and guests to Queen Anne's County, Maryland. Queen Anne's County is only 30 minutes from downtown Annapolis, 45 minutes to Baltimore City, and 45 minutes from Washington, D.C., our nation's capital. You can fit the entire population of Queen Anne's County into Raven Stadium. Watermen and farmers are an integral part of our heritage here in Queen Anne's County. Queen Anne's County is ranked #1 in the state of Maryland for the production of corn, soybean, and wheat. Tourism in Queen Anne's County is second to none. For instance, this is the oldest operating courthouse in continuous use in the United States. Queen Anne's County is one of the most beautiful and preserved areas on the eastern shore of Maryland. Our county provides ample opportunities to enjoy its natural beauty. Queen Anne's County is a great place to live, work, and play. We hope you enjoyed your stay here and come back to visit us real soon.
I'd now like to welcome back to the front Dr. Faith.
Well, we hope you enjoyed our video. That's been on the Fireball Run website ever since Queen Anne's County has become one of the destinations, and it's really my honor at this point in time to ask Commission President Jim Moran to come forward and speak to you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'd like to say first and foremost, thank you to Richie and to Jay for putting us into this. We love it. We hope we can become a destination stop for you every year. We'll find something else next year for you. I'd also like to thank all of our sponsors, all the different locations you went to today. Thank you very much for opening up your businesses, your establishments, and helping with this effort. I've got a proclamation to read here. I don't know, do we want to read the proclamation or do we want to just watch the eclipse? My team, Jody's back there going, let's watch the eclipse. Okay, so, Faith, what do you think? Yeah, I think that we scheduled that. That cost us extra money to do that. And we're going to loan Jody and Dave to you guys. But if you could promise to send them back when they're done, in one piece, we'd greatly appreciate that. And I will say, Jody, Sonny, thank you for the location, the beautiful restaurant, beautiful food, and beautiful people. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you very much, Jim. All right, now we're going to call up to the stage the man who keeps everybody grounded while we're out there having fun. This is Jeff Griesmer from the Child Rescue Network. Jeff? I think he's got an important message for us.
Thank you very much. Have you been having fun? Have you been handing out flyers? All right, because each of you has 1,000 flyers of your missing child. That means you need to be handing out, 125, 150 a day to stretch them all the way out? So we hope that you're doing that, and we hope that you're having a great time. I want to tell you just a little bit about Child Rescue Network. Our mission is, of course, to help bring missing children home. But it's also a little bit more than that. We really want to empower children and families to help prevent child sexual abuse, to help prevent abductions, to help prevent victimization such as human trafficking. So we go out into the community to do this. We have a hotline that we talk to parents of missing kids and help guide them through the process. And I've been associated with this issue for over 20 years now, but I can't tell a parent who has a child has been abducted that I know how you feel. We do have parents, we do have some grandparents who offer that emotional support to parents of missing kids. Did you know that 1 out of 4 girls and 1 out of 6 boys will be sexually victimized before they're 18 years old? Think about that number for a second. Think about your kids. Think about their friends and the kids in the neighborhood. 25% of young girls, 17% of young boys will be sexually assaulted before they're 18 years old. It doesn't have to be that way. And Child Rescue Network is dedicated to changing that through our Empowerment Not Fear program. And tomorrow night I'll tell you all about that program. But I want to remind you some other facts that you might not know. 1/3 of all the rape victims in the country are under 12 years old. That's a shocking statistic. The CDC, the Centers for Disease and Control, say that child sexual abuse is a national health crisis. And it's not just the abuse itself. There's a financial cost to this as well. If you take all the children who are sexually abused this year and you follow them over the course of their lifetime, the cost in extended health issues, in other issues that they'll face throughout their lifetime, totals $124 billion a year. So it's not just the abuse, it's not just the physical cost, it's the emotional toll that this takes on families around the country. You know, there are over 40 million survivors of childhood sexual abuse. There's probably some in this room, I almost guarantee it. And that's the reported number. The fact is that about 30% gets reported. So we could see around 100 million people who have suffered some form of sexual abuse over the course of their lifetime as a child. That's nearly 1/3 of the population. We've got a major issue here and a major thing that we need to fix. But we can. We can change things. We can empower kids to help them recognize how to recognize a potentially dangerous situation and how to react to that situation. We can teach them how to communicate. We can teach them about boundaries. We can empower them with self-esteem so that they can stand up for themselves. I've got a little plaque on my desk. It says, our goal is to go out of business. Not because we failed, but because we succeeded. And you are part of that success. The awareness you are raising by handing out those flyers, yes, we want to bring kids home, and hopefully we'll have success again this year. But even if we don't, the awareness raised does wonders, because nothing changes until people know the reality that exists and then stand up and say, enough. We've got to fix this, and with your help we will. Thank you very much.
Jeff Griesmer, everybody. One last time, we want to thank Queen Anne's County, Maryland, for everything that they have done. Faith, Jim, and the whole Queen Anne's team, thank you so much, guys. Get out there, enjoy the night, and we will see you early in the morning.